Why does this keep happening? Ew. Come on. Come. There we go. I fixed it. Alright, anyways. Hey everybody, it's Chronofahx, and welcome to my stream and the finale of Majora's Mask for Zelda Fridays. So, first, how are you guys doing today? I am doing pretty well myself. Really need to memorize more about, key things with, Vtube Studio. Especially considering for some reason my, Stream Deck isn't working. At least it's not connected to Vtube Studio. It's working for everything else, but for some reason it's just not wanting to work for me when it comes to connected to Vtube Studio. I'll have to look into that. Anyways, rules of the stream. No bullying, no talking about politics or religion. And I think that's about it. Just as a reminder, there's no stream tomorrow. Grandparents are swinging by, so kinda need to take a day off from streaming, so yeah. Don't worry, the schedule will be the same as next week. It will be the usual next week, so don't worry about that. And yeah, I think that is about it, unless you guys have anything that you want to ask, or anything that you want to know. Alright, so, there's nothing else. Go ahead and switch it to the game. Where is the game? Oh, right. Hopefully now it's working. Yep, there we go. Audio looks good. All right. All right, let's jump into it. Now, if I remember right, we're literally in the final hours right now. Yeah, there's literally an hour and 5 before the end of the world. Let's go in. As usual, the free lag. There we go. Let's run. Sis! Tail! Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Hurry, the four who are there. Bring them here. Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy. That's it. I won't let things go the way you expect them to. Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me. Just look above you. If it's something that can be stopped, then just try to stop it. Hey, why doesn't he have the ocarina if the time's been reset? I mean, that is a legit question. But anyways, once you have completed all 4 dungeons, apply the oath to order. The jiggly arms and legs. Touching only the fire, not the moon itself. I'll admit that's always been a touch weird, but whatever. Only slightly crushed the clock tower. Only to be inexplicably floating in the next shot. It stopped. Also, in case you were wondering, if you don't have all four, and even if you don't have like 3 of the giants, it'll only partially stop, and then you're given like a minute to play the Song of Time reverse time. Otherwise, it will still play the end of the world. We did it! It stopped! Sis! Tail! Good. We made it in time. The Giant's call worked on the Skull Kid. Hey, Skull Kid, do you realize what you've been doing to everyone? Wait, sis, don't. Don't be so hard on the Skull Kid. Tail, why are you protecting him? Aren't you mad at him for hitting you so much? He was lonely, the Skull Kid. He was trying to destroy everything around him. That is not the same as a lonely child. We can't allow that. The power of the mask made him do it. It was too much for the Skull Kid to handle. It's 'cause he doesn't know his place. On top of having a weak heart, a weak will, and no strength of heart, he's a fool. Certainly. He had far too many weaknesses to use my power. Yeah, that's right. Admit your stupidity, huh? A puppet that no longer can be used is mere garbage. This puppet's role has just ended. It can't be! That moon? Shall consume everything! Wow, this isn't good. Let's go back. Hurry, song of time. Oh no, you gotta be kidding. Don't tell me you're going up there. I won't do it. You go by yourself. I'm staying here with Tail. I'll go. What? What are you saying, Tail? Is something wrong with you? I don't always want to be running away. If only I'd been stronger, the Skull Kid wouldn't have. I understand. I'll go. After all this time, Tail, you've gotten really stubborn. Just like someone else I know. You know, you guys are really stupid. I know. Welcome to the final area of Majora's Mask. This is the inside of the moon. Probably not what you were expecting, huh? Something so dangerous can look so pristine and not beautiful. Nowhere else to go but forward towards that tree. And there's a couple children running around. With some familiar faces on them. Ah, nice weather, isn't it? Masks. You have a lot. You too. Will you be a mask salesman? Then I'll play with you. So the masks. Give me some. Let's give him the Great Fairy mask. Thanks. You're a nice person, aren't you? Hide and seek. let's play. Alright, I'll hide. Confronting these children is 100% optional, and I only really recommend it only if you have every mask in the game. That is the 3 transformation masks. So yeah, each of these children will provide a different challenge based off the 4 different dungeons. Each one basically requiring you to take on the different forms. And also, these Sheikah stones that are around here, if you have the Mask of Truth, they will actually reveal to you the locations of the other masks if you don't know. And each challenge will also have a piece of heart in them. I will be going for all of them. Come on, dive. Before the spiky thing can get me. Go. I got a heart. Alright. So let's fly on over. Wait, couldn't that golden one have taken me to the exit? Probably could have tested that. There's not much of a penalty if you fall down. I don't even think you take damage, so probably could have tried that. Oh well. Live and learn. If you try talking to any of these children as one of your altered forms, that mask, take it off. They will recognize that you're transformed. They will only talk to you if you're a human. You found me. Hey, I want more masks. Let's give you the Mask of Sense. Thanks, you're nice. Can I ask a question? Your friends, what kind of people are they? I wonder, do those people think of you as a friend? Warp right back to the start. And that Aldola child has disappeared. No longer pops up in the moon again. Let's talk to this gold one next. Let's do Dongaro and the All Night. Each of these ones will actually increase more and more. So Aldella will only take 2 masks total, whereas Goat here will take 4 total. Thanks. And now for the hardest of the challenges. First, you're going to be sticking the Goron link for this. And if I could recommend anything, at Chateau Romani, it helps out a ton here. And from here, don't even touch the control stick. Just let it bounce. Just make sure you're dead center on the ramp for this opening section. Just press and hold A and just let it go forward for a bit. And right about here, stop. If you want to get the piece of heart, anyway. And also avoid these. These will take you back to the entrance of the challenge, anyway. If you step on the blue portals, they will take you back to, I believe, the moon itself. So, if you don't want to do that, avoid it. Alright, so where am I going from here? I think it's here? Oh, no, that takes us back to the beginning. Never mind. Yeah, this one is the hardest because it's hard to get that precision. Precision has never really been the strong suit of Majora's Mask, I'll admit. Okay, so stop about here. And let's see. Up ahead is actually where Goat is. It's where the Goat Child is, so. Oh, okay. I think I know where I'm supposed to go now. Okay, enough build up, have enough build up. Please, please, please. Thank you. Okay. Nope. Again, don't worry about falling down. You don't take any damage. So take as many tries as you want with this one. Boing. Come on, hit it. There we go. And let's actually keep going, because I think this will eventually lead to, the piece of hurt. If you just go straight forward. Oop, jump over that. Come on, hit. There we go. Okay. And piece of heart. I got a heart. We now have 13 out of 20 heart containers. Alright. Center myself among those pots and blast off. And from here, I'm gonna hit from here. Hi there, Cranberry Foe. How are you doing today? Alright. Go forward, and here we go. Alright, so now which masks to give up? Now. Let's do Brandman Cafe. Yeah, I think those two will do. You found me. Hey, I want more masks. Okay, greedy. More. Okay. Jeez. Good rock roll, thank you. There's another thing I could talk about with these specific children. If you look behind their masks, they actually resemble the Happy Mask salesman, but as children. Again, kind of adding to the mystery of what the Happy Mask salesman is, if these bosses are being represented by him. I don't know. Interesting food for thought. Alright, for Georg, I'm going to give the Stone Mask, the Keaton Mask, and the Romani Mask. More. More. Alright. For this next one, it's pretty simple. If you're playing the N64 version. Yep, I'm not quite done complaining about the 3DS version yet. Because this is pretty simple in the N64 version. It's basically just a maze. You guess, and you just hope that you hit the right one. Hit the wrong one, you either get the piece of heart or Sheikah Stone. But in the 3DS version, they add a twist where you have to do a dolphin jump. If you've ever seen this reunion between the father and daughter. Yeah, I love that scene too. Alright, did I hit the right one? No, I did not hit the right one. Then YouTube recommended you to me now? Oh. Well, I'm glad that you're watching. It means a lot to see people watch my stream. Alright. So I believe for the piece of heart it's left, left, right, then left, I'm gonna say. There we go. This is looking promising. Yep, there we go. Piece of heart. Alright. So I was saying earlier, the 3DS version, right. You had to do it basically all timed. Like you had to hit a crystal and then use the electric shield thing to go and dolphin jump your way out. Sorry, English, but I do my best. Oh, it's cool, dude. You're fine. I don't mind. Is this the right way? No, it is not the right way. Dang it. I'll admit I don't really have this maze memorized super well outside of the piece of heart. Because if you hit the kid, you basically miss out on it. There's no way out after you talk to the child. Like there's no way to restart the maze after you've talked to the York child. Maybe the solution isn't... Let's try alternating. Right, left, right. Nope, that's not it. You'll usually know if you hit the right one if it gives you a different pattern on the floor upon jumping out of the water. So that is something to keep in mind. Okay, let's try a different path. Left, right. Oh, did I hit it? Yep, I hit it. Sweet. You found me. Hey, I want more masks. See, for you, I will give Kamaro's mask, the postman's hat, and the circus leader's mask. More. And circus leader's mask. Thanks, you're nice. Can I ask a question? The right thing. What is it? I wonder, if you do the right thing, does it really make everybody happy? The only people that are doing the right thing doesn't help are the people who don't want it to be right. With that, there should be just one more challenge after this. And thankfully, it is probably the easiest because it doesn't involve any platforming or puzzles. Ah, nice weather. Right. For you, I will give... Let's give all the ones that are associated with you most. So, Gitu? It makes us as happy as the blue dog winning the race. I really did try. I tried a lot to get the blue dog to win when I was doing the doggy racetrack, but I just could not get it to win for the life of me. I really did try, though. And here's the mask that defeated you. First, I'm gonna break all this pottery. It might have stuff for me to use. Yeah, useless money that's just gonna disappear once I beat the final boss. So Twin Mold is basically just defeating a gauntlet. But thankfully, they're not super hard enemies to defeat. See, did it drop anything? No, it did not. Okay, we're good to move on then. See, is there anything of interest? No. With the occasional puzzle-solving thing. And this would have been the third fight against the Garo Master if I did the cave just outside Ikana. Yep, W wing. Honestly, I think this could go faster if I use the Great Fairy Sword, but you know, it's whatever. Close this stuff up, and nice little treasure chest. See, is there anything else in this room? Nope. Okay. So let's get our hook shots. And I think in this chest is just arrows, I want to say? Arrows, yeah. Is there anything behind here? The piece of heart is actually hidden behind one of the Sheikah stones, so it's relatively easy to miss. For the Iron Knuckle, I think I'm going to use the Great Fairy Sword, just because I can. Because with this, I can just jump attack with it. Sword. Okay, move out of the way. Ooh. Dang, I was hoping I could go into the fight with Majora with full health, but looks like I'm not. Oh wait, if I get the piece of hearts, this is just gonna recover all my health anyway, so looks like it'll still be able to do it with full health. There we go. Alright. Seriously, it doesn't drop anything? Not even bombs? That's disappointing. Anyways, I got the thing. It got 10 bomb juice! Yeah, this late. We finally have the final item of the game. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention this last bottle. During the couples mass quest thing, if you give the letter directly to the mayor's wife, she will give you the final empty bottle with a bottle of Chateau Romani inside. Thought I mentioned that. Anyways, bomb chews. Take them out. And they run along the wall, eventually exploding. But you gotta time it right. 2, 3, 4, drop. Yes, I got it right. If you fail to do this with the bomb shoes, unfortunately you're screwed out of getting the twin moles. So you gotta be pretty active about it. You gotta be really careful and pay attention to how long these things take to explode. Oh, I guess it wasn't hidden out of sight. I got a heart. Okay. I believe... Yep. For this, I think I can just stand on the edge of the wall and then just immediately drop it. Wait 2 clicks. To drop. One, drop. Come on. Yes! Whoa, what the? I thought for some reason I shifted over for some reason. I don't know why. And with that, I think that should be the final... Yep! You found me. So let's give the Blast Mask, the Mask of Truth, the Couple's Mask, and, as much as it pains me, the Bunny Hood. Oh yeah, I should probably mention, the Couple's Mask has only one purpose. If you go into the mayor's office and talk to the mayor wearing this, he'll give you a piece of heart. That's all it's good for. Okay. More. And the Bunny Hood. There you go. Thanks. You're nice. Can I ask a question? Your true face. What kind of face is it? I wonder, the face under the mask, is that your true face? As one final thing directly tied to the moon, if you get a bird's eye view of the entire map of the moon, it'll actually resemble the Mask of Truth, with the tree in the center being its eye. With that, let's go up to the last child. One that wears the Majora's mask. Everyone's gone away, haven't they? Will you play with me? You don't have any mask left, do you? Well, let's do something else. Let's play good guys against bad guys. Yes, let's play that. I got the final mask. You received the Fierce Deity's mask. Could this mask's dark powers be as bad as Majora? Are you ready? You're the bad guy, and when you're bad, you just run. That's fine, right? Well, shall we play? Our final arena. Can't transform in here other than putting on the ultimate prize. The Fierce Deity's mask. This is the most powerful transformation mask in the game. You basically transform into Adult Link wielding a twin helix sword that does the same damage as the Great Fairy sword, but with the added bonus that if you're Z-targeting, you can shoot out sword beams that consume magic and deal the same damage as directly slashing something. It is the most overpowered thing in the game, but in terms of downsides, it can only be worn, with the exception of glitches and, funny enough, the fishing hole in the 3DS version. It can be only worn in boss rooms. But seeing how Goat and Twin Mold are best defeated their normal ways with the Goron Mask and Giant's Mask respectively, this means that the Fierce Deity's Mask is really only good for fighting Odawa, Georg, and the final boss. And just as a final fun fact, this mask was originally just going to be an Adult Link mask, but they changed it last second because Child Link was essentially wielding the same stuff that Adult Link and Ocarina wielded, so there was very little point to having just a straightforward Adult Link mask. But now here comes the big question. Should I fight Majora's Mask with the Fierce Deity's Mask? Because if I wear the Fierce Deity's Mask, this boss is a joke. Like, literally, you could beat this thing in under 2 minutes with this thing. But if I fight him the normal way, not only do I get more of the challenge, but it also leads to more interesting strategies, and it's probably more fun to watch. But the upsides with the Fierce Deity is that we did earn this over completing pretty much the entire game. Like, this is the completionist reward for it. And it's also technically the canon way that Link defeats Majora's Mask. Like, he uses the Fierce Deity in canon, including in stuff like the manga. For personal challenge, fight the old-fashioned way. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna pull out light arrows and yeah, the Great Fairy Sword. All right, let's press forward. With all 4 dark powers combined, the mask awakens. Majora's Mask. Start things off. Can I not use the D-pad to transform? I thought you could transform it during this fight. Hang on. Oh! Dang, well, under normal circumstances, you're supposed to use the Zora boomerangs to hit this thing's back, because it's basically immune to all attacks from the front. So you need to use the Zora boomerangs to get around it. But I guess not. Okay. Okay, shield up. Come on. Alright. Come on. Come on, hit it. Will you stop spinning? Stop spinning. Oh, come on. How long is it gonna keep spinning? If you see the... Oh, if you receive the... Okay, that makes sense. That would explain a lot. Alright. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on, hit it. I'm gonna run out of arrows at this rate, and I kinda need arrows to fight this thing. Do I have any other tools that could possibly deal with this? Let the hook shot do something? Ooh. Maybe if it stood still, which it's still doing funky things with the controls there. Let's try normal arrows. Nope. Gosh. I'm almost tempted at this point just to do Fierce Deity for this first phase and then do the rest of the fight without it. Because without the Zora boomerangs, this thing is hard to hit. Come on. Come on. There we go, finally. There we go. Finally. All right. But these ones, just shoot them down. Oh, ow. All right. Do you drop arrows? No, you do not. And let me see if light arrows do more damage to them. Two light arrows as opposed to just 4 regular arrows. Okay. That works. Oh! That attack actually can be redirected with a mirror shield. That's another way of dealing damage to it. Oh! It's doing the thing! Okay. Take out Georg, and now all there's left is just the mask itself. Okay, just keep an eye out on it. Can it be redirected when I'm Z-targeting is the question. Yes! Alright, now we're cooking. There we go. Alright, just keep on firing so you can damage yourself. That is perfectly okay with me. A little higher. There we go. That's phase 1 complete. This now comes... shall we say, a goofier side of the boss. Majora's Incarnation!
Oh, it let Treey out with the attack. Oh,
Okay. Okay, come on. Yeah, this thing doesn't really attack outside of the, like, constant spamming of those light balls. Otherwise, this thing just kind of runs around and avoids your attacks, acting all goofy. Oh, arrows. Nice. It can be a little too fast for arrows sometimes, so it's better to just let it kind of run into you. But yeah, otherwise this thing is pretty much Aldalo levels easy. And now for the final phase of the fight. Majora's Wrath. This thing is pretty intimidating without the Fierce Deity's Mask, because that whip does a lot of damage. It can throw you around the room a lot. It's a pretty intimidating boss, honestly. And also, it does, like, try to, like, intimidate you and taunt you. By kind of doing, like, the come on hand movement, but with the whip in hand. And also, I'm gonna totally ruin this boss for you. Are the Majora's, is the mask's eyes supposed to be its nipples? I'm just saying.
I ain't lying.
Okay. So, I'm gonna hit it with the arrows. Also, eventually it will use its whips to summon, yeah, those. Traps that are basically like tops that'll go after you. Those are its most powerful attacks and usually indicates that it's low on health. So I think a couple more is... Yep, there we go. That's it. That is the end of Majora's Mask. You don't think so? Moon is feeling a little gay today, eh? And now for the most satisfying title drop ever. Dawn of a New Day. Ah! He's awake! No more dates under the moonlight. Yeah, real sad. But then again, could you really have a comfortable date with a moon that had a face like that? You guys hadn't forgotten about me? You still thought of me as a friend? Did you save me? I thought they didn't want to be friends with me. But they hadn't forgotten about me. Friends are a nice thing to have. Could you be my friend too? You have the same smell as the fairy kid who taught me that song in the woods. This is a reference to a side quest in Ocarina where if you play Sorry, a song for him, he will give you a piece of art. I know. Let's do something. Oh, so the evil has left the mask after all. Well, now I finally have it back. Since I am in the midst of my travels, I must bid you farewell. Shouldn't you be returning home as well? Whenever there is a meeting, a parting is sure to follow. However, that parting need not last forever. Whether a parting be forever or merely for a short time, that is up to you. With that, please excuse me. Now watch me as I casually disappear. But my, you sure have managed to make quite a number of people happy. The masks you have are filled with happiness. This is truly a good happiness. Time to vanish. Wow. Well, both of us have gotten what we were after. So this is where you and I part ways, isn't it? You know, it was kind of fun. Well, it's almost time for the carnival to begin. So, why don't you just leave and go about your business? Rest of us have a carnival to go to. My dude! Thank you. And that was Majora's Mask, aka my all-time favorite video game. Yeah, I've listed my complaints before, and I do stand by this game isn't perfect necessarily. I could definitely nitpick a lot of stuff about it, but I'm sorry, but this game just has way too many good things in it for me to really say that the bad stuff ruins it for me. All the dungeons are bangers. I love the transformation masks. I love the darker tone. I love these characters. Like, these are probably some of the best characters in the Zelda canon. Like, even including a lot of the minor NPCs. And I just have a really strong connection with it. My most favorite game when I was a young girl is Star Fox and Super Famicom. I actually don't think I've played a Star Fox game. Maybe I'll try that out on stream someday. Maybe after Batman Arkham Asylum, maybe I'll play Star Fox on stream. Yeah, this game holds a very special place in my heart. And I very well doubt that there's any other games that come close that will outshine it for me. Even other games that I've played long after I first played through this game, like that have quickly become some of my favorites, like Paper Mario Thousand Year Door or Xenoblade 2. I love them, but I just don't think they're quite as good as this game was for me. I know people tend to say like Twilight Princess or Ocarina are the best Zelda games, but it's always been Majora for me. As a couple of final things about this. Oh, here's the first instance. So there's the postman running around. If you did not get the postman's hat, this scene will not play, and instead it will show the postman's hat just spinning around in a circle. This will actually pop up for a lot of different masks in the game, hinting at you that you haven't completed everything. So to actually get the full credits, you actually need to go around and basically complete everything. Just kind of an interesting thing. Personally, I have only seen those like spinning masks things whenever I would speedrun through the game. My favorite is Link's Awakening, but your favorite is valid? Yeah. It's always good to have a valid... Everybody should have a valid opinion as long as you're able to back it up, even if it's mostly on an emotional level. Alright. So yeah, just kind of sit back and enjoy these nice credits with really nice music. Like, this is probably the most underrated track in the game for me. I just really like it. And if I'm not mistaken, I think back-to-back these are my favorite portions of the credits. Yeah. It's so simple, but I like it. And then, of course... I knew she would look beautiful in that wedding dress. And of course, to save on resources, we never get to see a grown-up cafe. Yeah, the father-daughter, it's so sweet. But of course, even with all these happy endings, there's still some that will never get it. Because yep, the Deku butler's son was the one that we basically transformed into. And he's just a tree just outside of Termina. And of course, Link still goes out in search of Navi. Though, we never do know if he ever found her. So, I've been holding off on talking about this for a while, and that's because I wanted to save this for the end of the game when all the story is laid out. There is a very popular theory about Majora's Mask that basically has it where Link died searching for Navi, and the entirety of Majora's Mask is him in purgatory. Like, Skull Kid made a friend, yeah, so sweet. And for me, it's a little difficult to really determine that theory is true because I think a lot of that has to deal with figuring out what Termina is specifically because there's a lot of conflicting information about what Termina is, whether it's a parallel world or it's a world that's like right next to Hyrule or whatever. But I do think it is still an interesting theory, and with a lot of the themes that go on, particularly with grief and dealing with the inevitability of things not going your way, I think it is still an interesting theory to kind of think on, especially with the way that each area in the game represents different aspects of the model of grief, like denial with Clocktown and everybody not believing that the moon will crash into the earth, anger with Woodfall and how the Deku King lashed out against an innocent monkey, bargaining with Darmani trying to plead for you to use your magic to bring it back, depression with Lulu losing her eggs and just staring off into the void, and acceptance with Ikana and how you reach to the top and receive enlightenment with the light arrows. So I think it's kind of an interesting theory. Even though, again, I can't really say whether or not I truly believe in it until I get more of a solid idea of what Termina is, I think it's still a pretty valid theory. And yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I guess there's another piece of evidence. Twilight Princess comes out directly after this in the timeline, and the hero Shade, who is a Stalfos, is confirmed to be the link from Ocarina and Majora, and in Ocarina they do confirm that Hylians who die in the Lost Woods become Stalfos themselves. So there is that as well. But yeah, it's an interesting theory. And with that, I think that is the end of Majora's Mask. And I cannot click out of this, so yeah, I'm just going to quit. And let's go to my just chatting screen. So, I bet your next question is, what Zelda game is next for Zelda Fridays? And well, as some of you probably already know, I set up a poll a while back, like a week ago, where I asked to vote on which Zelda game should be played. And, well, I think it's about time we end that poll. Alright, so how do I end the poll? How do I... I do not know how to end the poll, but, that's fine. Anyways, from the looks of things, holding 50% of the vote, Twilight Princess is next in line for Zelda Friday. So, next week, we are playing Twilight Princess. Probably one of the more underrated of the Zelda games, even though it is growing more and more of a following. I mean, it's not the most underrated for me. I think Skyward Sword wins that for most underrated, but yeah. Anyways, next week, Twilight Princess. And with that, I think we're going to go ahead and end stream. Yeah, I know it's only been an hour, but I really only intended to play Majora for this stream, so yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that jazz. And again, tomorrow there's no stream because of family stuff going on. And yeah, I think that'll be about it. So, thank you so much for watching, and this is Chronofahx, signing out.